Okay, here's an example. When you find something, you have to address it. There are two ways to do a renovation. You can do it where you say, hey, I'm going to cover it up and not fix it because the next person I'm going to sucker them and they're going to buy a house and it's going to be broke. Or the ethical thing to do and the right thing to do is when you find a problem, you have to address it. In this case, we're going to address it, cost some money, cost some time, but it's the right way to do it. So there are two ways to do a flip, two ways to do a renovation. I think it's the right way and the wrong way. Always err on the side of the right. Here we are at a renovation project here in Savannah. About a 100-year-old house we have. We're doing a renovation on the bathroom, tore everything out, rebuilding the bathroom from scratch. What I wanted to show you today was an example of what termites can do to a house. Perfect example of termite damage. There was a leak, there was some water infiltration in the shower. It came down, made all this wood nice and moist. Termites love dark, moist places, and they just feasted on this, and lots already been taken out from the bathroom here.
And this is right here. This will all be reframed.
Mm-hmm.
This is the damage, and they'll just be sistered on because there's enough meat to bite into. This was the termite damage, and it was to the point of where it had to be removed because the header itself, you could crush the entire header with your hand.
All this was destroyed. Yeah. All this here, all the way down, should look like this.
Mm-hmm.
And it was worse. It was worse than the other side.
Yeah, real bad.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
You can still see some remnants of the good wood. But once again, when you're talking about good wood, I always take a key. And start really hitting into it to know if it's soft, if it's what's going on. So even though this outside part, you know, the wood there is good, they can sister onto it. Put another piece on this side.
Solid wood behind.
There's solid wood behind, so you don't need to rip out this whole thing. You only really need to rip out whatever can't hold a nail or a screw. But an example of what it looks like. So termites get in and just completely eat away at all these structural supports, and you have nothing left. So it just comes right off in your hand, which is why you want to have termite protection, a termite bond, especially in Savannah and South. Termites are very rampant down here, and this is something that you'll never know until you take this down. But once again, with a 100-year-old house, don't be surprised that you're probably going to have some termite damage somewhere. So even though it looks really bad, as long as there is a lot of good support structure here, you can replace all this at a nominal cost. So it doesn't have to be painful for your wallet. The main thing is make sure all the termites are gone. This is old termite damage. There's now a bond on this house, a termite bond, so it's been protected for future termites. We'll get this taken care of, get back on with the project. A little extra cost involved, but nothing that nothing that's going to break the bank.